Hello and welcome back. Streak is at 2. We have two strong characters done, and now it's time for Nymphedora, a character I haven't played in a long time, but I have fond memories of. I know they changed quite a few things on her, especially like her leaves. Um, is her back still the same? Yeah, her back. Oh no, actually no. They changed it to only weapons activate the abilities now. Well, in that case, why not take full advantage of that? 60% chance to get one, huh? Well, then I'm not ashamed to throw rocks at my opponent. Well, not that many rocks, but wait, how many? We can still sell the rocks if we see something we like here. Do we like anything here? Do we like the shield for 2 rocks? I like a shield. That, I mean, we're kind of trying to burst this Shana down. We're not really wanting to stay with her for too long. Worked out perfectly. There's a very, very cheap skull. But I don't really think I'm going to run into stamina problems. So I think I'm skipping it. The game likes us, apparently, at the moment. Since we're getting all the upgrade stuff. Do we get a second bow going? I don't think so, right? I think just getting some backspace prepared. I know those bows can be quite intense when it comes to space demands. And if I remember correctly from the past, you basically just want to set up one monster bow anyway. I'm definitely going to get another one of these, huh? Oh, you can even combine it now. That's handy. I did not know that. Let's see. Gain faster activation per weapon. Okay, so this one doesn't even matter. Now we got a quite strong bow. Let's see if it's enough to defeat the fisherman. It is not enough. Let's see. This item is a crit item, which is kind of interesting, right? I do want this. So this one gains faster attack and more crit power. This one would, of course, just increase our power in general. But this is only for melee. Good that I read that. Otherwise, I might have gotten a problem. And I do like myself a fish. Let's see. We still have almost 0 cleanse, which I think is a big weak point. We need a little bit time to get our bow going. This item is great. I think they nerfed this so many times, and it's still a decent item. Feel like we're buying a lot of backspace, but we're still winning most of our fights. And now we got a little bit of speed up. Our bow is starting to hit like a truck. I'm quite satisfied. This item has also some application. No, it doesn't. Speed for a bow is great. Never said no to a bag on sale. See if we can outburst the Shana. And it looks pretty good. We are firing quite big bow shots. Yep, I think I'm good with the heater shield. The rose would give us a little bit more crit chance from the start. I'm a big fan of that. Poison is on sale, so why not? And this thing we need later too. An ethereal cloak is exactly the thing that can buy us the time to stack up. I mean, look at our bow, it's already like 50% chance to crit with increased crit chance. This time we got outburst, which if we start to get a little bit of cleanse should not happen to us anymore. But if it's one thing the game is a little bit stingy with at the moment, it seems to be cleanse. And now we got a little bit of invulnerability. That definitely saved our butt right here. Okay, Hunter's Mark. Inflicting stuff per Reptile Stalker, getting a little bit of more damage. Do we set up a second weapon? I don't dislike that. The Infinity Sight is tempting, but I think we're gonna set up a second weapon since we have a bit of Dragon Leaf to play with. And now we just need to find a way to double activate this. Of course, more backspace. That's also a tempting combination. That would increase our survivability a little bit more. And I am a fan of that. Do I want to combine this right away? Can I even spar? Probably can. Stay away. Tricky puzzle, but I could get it. It's so easy. Move you one over. And now sell these two pieces. That looks nice. So now we got two pieces that crit, which is just plain better than one piece that crits. And we got a little bit of stun protection. We got basically everything we could need. That looks great. Still we're missing the quiver. So we need a quiver, we need a scope, we need so much stuff just to get there. So I hope we're not falling behind damage-wise. Maybe we should start potioning up. Most of our stamina regeneration right now comes from these fur boots. Now we have this little pet guy. Last video I was raving about how he's just good. And I tend to still think that. I also tend to think that a sausage on a crit bolt is pretty good. The more base damage we can get, the more painful our crit's gonna become. So sausage on sale is definitely something I'm interested in. I think I'm kind of done with defensive items at this point. He said as he bought another defensive item. But this is cleanse and mana, which I don't really need the mana right now. I mostly need the cleanse. And reducing damage by 20% in the first few seconds of combat can prevent us from getting just bursted out of existence. Like in this scenario. Let's see. I mean, these two just look like straight up good items. The more speed up wings we get, the better insects are gonna become. Just stealing, applying debuffs, especially the anti-healing debuff, is great for us. Do we want a little bit of life steal? Actually, I don't think so. I think we're very interested in more speed though. And Spice is the exact healing item that I want to see. So I'm just gonna push on. I don't know if it's me, but I feel like I'm seeing like a ridiculous amount of Chanas. Oh, I think my game froze. So I'm gonna do a quick restart. See you in a minute. Well, I hit the wrong button there. I just wanted to pause. Instead, I closed the video, so now I have to do some editing. Yeah, I just paused. My fingers hit the pause button, so the game paused. We still have not seen a quiver. We still have not seen a scope. So however kind the game was in the beginning, it is not kind to us anymore. But we're getting so much speed. We're looking quite good. Would of course look better if we had the quiver to go along with it. Corn. There's a piece of the puzzle. I think it's time for the sausage to go. Do love myself some stamina recovery that we're getting from the boots. And there is the piece that we needed. Now it becomes puzzle time. I think for a round we can accept having a little bit less speed, since we're getting the quiver to have our bow shoot even faster. Oh, lots of shields though. I don't think we can make it past this big of a defense, can we? No, we cannot. Maybe if we had a bigger bow, we would have had a chance. Something that hopefully comes now. And we got the acorn. Doesn't the acorn upgrade the boots? No, there's only the flash. I always thought there was a boot upgrade with the acorn. Oh, you just need to straight up. Well, that was a tiny mistake. Do we need it for anything else? No, we don't. This is more cleanse than we could ever need. Let's wait for our stuff to combine. Then we have the space again for the snake oil. Now we're fighting against all the Ronins with their big shields. But we're getting a little bit too strong. Now we're ready for the death shot. Exactly what I want to see. If I remember correctly, that should still count as 2 dragon leaves. Yep, so should we by some miracle lose, which I don't hope we do, I will upgrade our stuff. That is another interesting piece. Is this more interesting than some cleanse? I think it is. It's a little bit spicy, but it decreases healing, which is good for us. Gives us crit chance. Yes. That's exactly how I wanted it to end. Fortunately, we couldn't see the last bow. But let's check what did the most damage here. Of course, our bow. 1,000 damage. Incredible. Our opponent tried to burn us out, but I don't think he has luck with all the cleanse that we have from the crown. Great game, I must say. That was probably one of the easier 15s. We got 3 of our targets down. So, is it time for a redemption Enoch, or do I wait for the 15? It's kind of fun that Enoch killed my run, since he's one of my top heroes. You know what? Let's hit a reroll. See what it spits out. I think it's time for a Chana. Or I go for a Sage, but I still want to get Sage up to 15. It's gonna be much more fun getting her up. Celeste I had earlier already. I think I had all of them earlier, to be honest. Yeah, so let's go with Chana. I'll see you next time with Shana.